Hello everyone, this is Star Captain Quinn, and welcome to a new video. In this video, I'll be going over my quarter one reading for the months of January, February, and March. It is June when I am filming this, but I am planning on publishing a quarter two update, and I didn't really want to combine the two videos, so I'll be posting this a little later. In the first quarter, I read 27 books. I won't go too in depth with each book. I'll probably just read the title, the author, and give my star rating, and just highlight some 4 or 5 star reads. In January, I read Not All Himbos Wear Capes by C. Rochelle. I gave this a 4 out of 5 star. Egotistical Puckboy by Eden Finley and Saxon James. I gave this a 4 out of 5. Learn the Rules by Leighton Green. I gave a 4 out of 5. Obey the Rules by Leighton Green. I gave a 4 out of 5. Chain Gang All-Stars by Nana Kwame Ajay-Brenya. I gave a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Loretta Thurwar and Hamera Hurricane Stacker are the stars of the Chain Gang All-Stars, the cornerstone of CAPE, or Criminal Action Penal Entertainment, a highly popular, highly controversial profit-raising program in America's increasingly dominant private prison industry. It's the return of the gladiators, and prisoners are competing for the ultimate prize, their freedom. Babel by R.F. Kuang, I gave a 5 out of 5. 1828, Robin Swift, orphaned by cholera in Canton, is brought to London by the mysterious Professor Lavelle. There, Robin trains for years in Latin, Ancient Greek, and Chinese, all in preparation for the day he'll enroll in Oxford University's prestigious Royal Institute of Translation, also known as Babel. The Tower and its students are the world's center for translation and, more importantly, magic. Silver working, the art of manifesting the meaning lost in translation using enchanted silver bars, has made the British unparalleled in power, as the arcane craft serves the Empire's quest for colonization. Braiding Sweetgrass by Robin Wall Kimmer. I gave a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Break the Rules by Leighton Green. I gave a 2.5 out of 5 stars. And my final book for January was I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy, and I gave this a 4 out of 5 star. For February, I read Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue. I gave 2 out of 5 stars. The Employees by Olga Ravin, which I gave a 3 out of 5 stars. Mistakes Were Made by Meryl Wilsner. I gave a 4 out of 5 stars. Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I gave 5 out of 5 stars. So You Want to Talk About Race by Ijeoma Oluo. I gave a 5 out of 5 stars. An actionable exploration of today's racial landscape, offering straightforward clarity that readers of all races need to contribute to the dismantling of the racial divide. In my last book of February, Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros, I gave a 1 out of 5 stars. In March, I read The Land of Milk and Honey by C. Pam Zong. I gave a 2.5 out of 5 stars. White Fragility by Robin DiAngelo. I gave a 1 out of 5 stars. Mislated Parts Half Known by Shauna McGuire. I gave a 4 out of 5 stars. Pond Water by Robin Bidux and Ryan Milletti. I gave 2 out of 5 stars. These next couple books are rereads. I think most of my ratings stayed the same, except for maybe one. Every Heart a Doorway by Shauna McGuire. 5 out of 5 stars. Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Shauna McGuire. I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. Beneath the Sugar Sky by Shauna McGuire. I gave 3 out of 5 stars. Juice Like Wounds by Shauna McGuire. I gave no rating to since it's a free online story. In an Absent Dream by Shauna McGuire. I gave 4 out of 5 stars. Come Tumbling Down by Shauna McGuire. I gave 4 out of 5 stars. The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I gave 2 out of 5 stars. In my final book, A Darker Shade of Magic by B.E. Schwab, I gave 1.5 out of 5 stars. So not counting rereads, these are my 4.5 and 5 star books. And only one of them got put on my favorite shelf, which is Babel by R.F. Kuang. Moving on to the reading goals section. I had 6 goals I wanted to accomplish and 3 series I wanted to read for this year. For my goal of reading fiction in translation, I read The Employees, which was originally in Danish, translated by Martin Aitken. For my goal of reading more classics, I read The Secret Garden. For the goal of reading more BIPOC authors, I read 5, which is Changing All-Stars, Babel, So You Want to Talk About Race, Land of Milk and Honey, and Braiding Sweetgrass. Reading more nonfiction, which I have 4, Braiding Sweetgrass, So You Want to Talk About Race, White Fragility, and I'm Glad My Mom Died. For the goal of reading more 500 plus page books, I've read 3, which is Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, and Babel. I've read about 6 different genres, and I usually take the main genre into consideration, so I have fantasy, science fiction, nonfiction, horror, romance, and general fiction. And for the series that I want to read, the 3 series being the series of Unfortunate Events, Daughters of the Moon, and Aragon, I have not started one of them. Moving on to my stats. January, I read 9 books, February, I read 6, in March, I read 12. But comparing to my page number, I read the most in January. Since I was rereading the Seanan McGuire series on audiobook, the most books that I've read is in audiobook format, followed by physical books, which I read 9, and ebooks, which I read 6. For my series or standalone, I read 12 standalone and 15 series. Though with my Wayward Children reread, that takes up 7 out of the 15 books. For book length, this seems that I read more of 200-250 pages. Again, probably because of the Wayward Children series. So that wraps up my quarter 1 reading for the months of January, February, and March. I would love to know what your favorite book for the first quarter of the year was. Mine was definitely Babel by R.F. Kuang. It is so good, and if you have been hesitant on reading it, I would suggest giving it a try. As always, this is Quinn, signing out.